All right, welcome everyone to Hypnotica number 13. This message comes from David from Argentina, down here in Mexico where I'm at still. Acapulco, beautiful place. I just got done swimming with dolphins, an amazing creature. As you can tell, I'm a gringo and I am super burned because I didn't put my sunscreen on. I didn't listen to anybody because I knew better. Anyways, this message comes from David from Argentina. My question is, what is the mindset belief for managing multiple relationships? This is a good one. This is one I understand. I've been meeting lots of girls lately and been starting multiple sexual relationships, as you should. But once I tell them I see other women, they get mad and they walk away from my life. Trust me, it happens. I find myself meeting new women again. That's a good thing. Am I being too honest with them? What am I doing wrong? I don't want to lie and keep secrets from them. Please help me. And this is, once again, David from Argentina. Well, the thing with multiple relationships, it really comes down to this. You have to know what you want. And I tell guys this all the time. You can have anything on the planet that you want. This is your reality. This is your prerogative. This has nothing to do with society. This has nothing to do with your parents. This has nothing to do with your friends. This has to do with you wanting to create the experience that you believe that you deserve. And if you feel that you deserve and you want multiple women in your life, not all guys are like that. It's okay. Like I'm not one to say it's only multiple relationship styles or things like this, or it's natural for all men, because it's not natural for all men. There's certain men that crave this, that have this experience, and there's nothing wrong with going after what you want. And you're absolutely being correct. There is no being too honest. There's only being honest, being true to yourself, being authentic. And if you want that, then you absolutely 100% tell them that right from the get-go. And are you going to go through lots of women that aren't going to like you and they're going to have their own preconceived ideas about, what you think you should have for your reasons from their point of view? Yeah, you're going to get lots of people like that. And lots of people will not agree. I have lots of people that think I'm the biggest dickhead in the world because I choose to live my life the way that I want to. And it's not fair or blah, blah, blah to everyone else that thinks on that level. You know what? Bottom line is this. You have an agreement. And that agreement is with yourself and with the Creator. And when you decide that's who you are and that's what you want at whatever age limit that you are, then go for it, man. There's a thing that I want to talk about a little bit about multiple relationships. And it goes like this. If you find someone who's in your life and you're upfront about it, you basically let them know who you are from the get-go. There's no harm, no foul, because you're being honest. And will lots of women walk away? Yeah, because lots of women, are conditioned for that they've been brainwashed. There's only one man, one woman, that's it. And no matter what, you have to deal with it. Well, you don't have to deal with it, because I know lots and lots of men and all the people that I've hung around with that are living this lifestyle already. Now, is it true that there are women that cannot really take it, or it's not what they want? And yeah, absolutely. And is it more rare to find a woman who is okay and has her own self-esteem if she understands everything's on the table and you're being upfront and things to that nature? Yeah, there's lots of women like that. There's lots of women that aren't like that. So it's better if you want to live in harmony, okay? And people think like multiple relationships, it's the greatest thing in the world. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Any relationship's a lot of work. So if one relationship's hard, imagine now dealing with, multiple dynamics and things like this, and you're dealing with what society has brainwashed into people. So you're going to have to dispel a lot of beliefs. You're going to have to give a lot of love, and you're going to have to really, be open and true about that. Now, there's lots of different rules and boundaries to this. One is it okay for them? Is it going to be okay for them? I'm of the belief that if you can dish it out, you better be able to take it. And the one thing that's really important is to realize that, if you're talking to a person about this, and there's no taking love from anyone else. Like, if I love this person over here and I care about that person, that's who I care about. I can love and care about this person over here as well. And it's not going to take away from anyone. Just as I can't be a guy, like say, a woman that I'm with wants to hang out with another guy, I'm not going to give her that experience that unique guy is going to give her. All right? All I can do is say, hey, you know what? Like, go for it. I can't do that. I'm not the guy that goes on little bike rides and goes into the mountains and does hike. That's not me. So if she wants that, she's going to get that from them. So it takes a great degree of contentment and confidence to be okay and to understand on a higher level of love and of sharing and of friendship that everyone deserves what they deserve. And like I said, let me just go back here. When they get mad and walk away, be glad, okay? Because if you lie from the beginning, you're being dishonest with yourself and with them. And second of all, you're not really pre-qualifying them for your lifestyle. And I tell guys this a lot. Stop trying to go for heterosexual women that are only into men. If you really want to make this fun, try to find a bisexual woman or even a lesbian that every once in a while wants to flip it around and get a little wild or anything like this. If you do that and you find people that are open and they're honest and they're living at a higher level of love, then it's only going to benefit you, because then A, maybe you all get along and then you have a cool relationship to work out. B, you get to experience when you go out and let's say she wants to go hunting for women, let's just call it that, and you can support her in that. So if you really pre-qualify and you look where most people don't look, you're going to find that when it does happen, and it will happen, there's enough people on this planet that are into it. And there's a lot of people that are way, way kinkier than that. I mean, we've all seen those YouTube videos, chicks with animals and all kinds of weird shit. 2 girls, 1 cup. There's some strange folk out there. And so there's some natural and normal folk, too, that want to live an alternative lifestyle. So when you're there, you just got to really talk about, like, how are you bringing it up? So if a girl gets mad and walks away, to me, it means that you're not really explaining your own philosophy, what you believe. And you should have your own philosophy down, not just, I want multiple women, because that's kind of shallow. But if you're like, hey, I absolutely believe that, love is unconditional and each person can experience love for their own reasons, for whatever that means, and should go after what it is, then that's okay. I have a philosophy down. What I say sometimes, I think it's absolutely normal for a man to have multiple women in his life. And I just look down and go, it's kind of metaphoric. Like, think of the man as masculine, okay? Like, what's masculine? The penis. It's hard. It's penetrating. That's masculine. Okay. What's feminine? Kind of soft, and if you flick them, it can be sensitive as well. Those are kind of like the feminine. And I look at it, I go, okay, so you got a dick, and then you got 2 balls on each side. I go, like, that's the man, and these are the women. It's natural. God's own design. That's the way I look at it. So think about that, and be absolutely okay with having a person walk out of your life because of the fact that they're not really in tune with what it is you want. You want to be on the same frequency. If you want your life to be in harmony, you've got to be in the same frequency. And you can't get mad, but you can prepare yourself for a lot of people talking a lot of shit behind your back and things like this. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because those people don't matter in your life anyways. These are people that have their own opinion. They're probably indoctrinated within what society thinks is right. And if that's not you, that's okay. You just keep living your terms, living your life on your terms, and you just keep going after what you want to go after. And like I said, it may take a little bit longer because it's not of the norm. It's really not of the norm in society. But I know lots of people that are living a very harmonious way of living like this. You just got to stick to your guns, man, and be okay about it, and absolutely stay honest with yourself and stay honest with them, because whether they walk away or not, they're going to respect that you could have bullshitted them. You could have lied and said, oh, it's just me and you, baby, and been having sex with them and other girls on the side without saying. If they're going to cut your chances down to have intimate connections, yeah, that's one way. But if you're not being serious, then go ahead and have sex with different women and just say, hey, you know what, I have friends that I see. I have very many women that I'm intimate with on a friendship and other than level that is fun, that's appealing. And you get along, and that's that. So hopefully I gave a little bit of understanding to this that can help you kind of, shine your light through the darkness, because like I said, man, society is brimming with darkness and people that want to keep you down and keep you normal and keep you what society thinks is safe. It takes balls to go after what you want. It takes chutzpah. It takes, machivo to go after what you want and to live your life on your terms. And when you do, when you look back and you think to yourself, you know what, I did it on my terms. Yeah, maybe it may not have been the smoothest sailing trip, but if you get it and you get it right and it clicks, it's absolutely worth it. So, my friend out there, David from Argentina, go for what you want, my friend. Kick ass and create the life you want. And enjoy. Double your fun and double your pleasure. You know what that means. With that, here from Acapulco, Hypnotica, out.